This is where Cadbury dairy milk begins, in the cocoa plantations of West Africa. Farmers harvest ripe cocoa pods by hand, each one containing the raw material for chocolate. Inside each pod, 30 to 40 cocoa beans are surrounded by sweet white pulp. The fresh beans are extracted and collected for the critical fermentation process. Hundreds of pods are harvested daily to supply the massive demand for chocolate. Fermentation boxes hold the beans for 5 to 7 days of transformation. Workers turn the beans daily as fermentation generates heat and transforms their flavor. The beans transform from pale purple to deep brown as fermentation develops chocolate flavor. Temperature is carefully monitored, maintaining 45 to 50 degrees Celsius throughout fermentation. Steam rises from the boxes, evidence of the active fermentation transforming the beans. Massive drying platforms spread the fermented beans under the African sun. Workers rake the beans into thin layers for even drying over 1 to 2 weeks. After drying, the beans become brittle and shelf-stable, ready for shipping. Dried beans are packed into 60-kilogram jute sacks for international transport. Each sack is hand-stitched closed, preserving traditional packaging methods. Thousands of sacks accumulate in warehouses, awaiting transport to chocolate factories worldwide. Forklifts load the precious cargo into containers bound for Europe and beyond. Containers are sealed, beginning the multi-week journey across oceans. The raw cocoa begins its transformation journey toward becoming dairy milk chocolate. From African plantations to modern factories, cocoa travels thousands of miles. Welcome to the Cadbury manufacturing facility, where cocoa becomes chocolate. Cocoa arrives at the receiving dock, where rigorous quality control begins immediately.
Every batch is opened and inspected before entering the production process.
Quality specialists examine bean color, size, and moisture content against strict standards.
Each bean is evaluated for the quality that will define the final chocolate.
The cleaning system removes debris, stones, and broken shells from the beans.
Vibrating screens separate perfect beans from defects with mechanical precision. Cleaned beans are transported pneumatically to the massive roasting chambers. The roasting drum holds thousands of beans, rotating continuously for even heat distribution. Temperature is controlled precisely between 120 and 140 degrees Celsius. Through the observation window, beans transform from brown to deep chocolate color. The roasting process develops the complex flavors that define chocolate character.
After 30 minutes, perfectly roasted beans discharge from the chamber, releasing intense heat.
Samples are tested to verify optimal roast level before proceeding to winnowing.
The winnowing machine cracks the shells and separates them from the valuable nibs inside. Crushing rollers crack each bean without damaging the precious nibs within. Air jets separate lightweight shells from heavy nibs using precisely calibrated airflow.
The cocoa nibs are the pure heart of the bean. 100% cocoa.
The nibs enter traditional stone grinding mills for the next transformation.
Massive granite millstones rotate continuously, generating friction heat that melts the nibs.
The friction heat releases cocoa butter, transforming solid nibs into liquid chocolate paste. This is cocoa liquor, 100% pure chocolate paste, the foundation of all chocolate.
The liquor's thick, glossy consistency comes from natural cocoa butter released during grinding.
Hydraulic presses separate cocoa butter from cocoa solids under immense pressure. Pressure builds to 6,000 pounds per square inch, forcing butter from solids.
Cocoa liquor is pumped into press chambers lined with specialized filter screens.
As pressure increases, golden cocoa butter seeps through the filters like liquid gold.
Pure cocoa butter collects in trays, one of chocolate's most valuable components. The press creates two products, liquid cocoa butter and solid cocoa cake. The cocoa cake will be pulverized into fine cocoa powder for various products.
Fresh milk arrives daily from local dairy farms in refrigerated tanker trucks.
Control, this is transfer team. Connection procedure is complete. Seal is secure.
Transparent pipe sections allow quality monitoring during the transfer process. Massive refrigerated silos maintain milk freshness before processing begins.
Pasteurization heats milk to 72 degrees Celsius, eliminating bacteria while preserving quality.
Every parameter is monitored continuously to maintain strict quality standards.
Evaporation chambers remove 60% of water, concentrating the milk. The concentrated milk emerges thick and creamy, ready for chocolate production.
The concentration process creates the rich, creamy base that defines dairy milk's character. Pure cane sugar arrives in bulk, stored in massive silos until needed. Fine sugar crystals will sweeten and balance the chocolate's natural bitterness. Concentrated milk and sugar combine in precise ratios perfected over decades. Industrial mixers blend the ingredients into a uniform sweet milk base. Now the cocoa liquor is added, transforming the pale mixture into chocolate.
The liquids swirl together, dark cocoa marbling through the creamy milk base. Additional cocoa butter is added to create dairy milk's signature smooth texture. Natural vanilla extract adds the final flavor note that completes the recipe.
Lecithin emulsifier helps blend ingredients smoothly and maintain texture stability. All ingredients are now combined, but the mixture is still grainy and rough.
This is the conche room, where dairy milk's signature smoothness is created.
Each conche can hold thousands of pounds of chocolate, refining it for up to 72 hours. The mixture enters the conche grainy and dull, far from the final product. Rotating arms continuously knead and aerate the chocolate, refining texture particle by particle. Over 24 to 72 hours, the chocolate transforms dramatically. Particle size is reduced to less than 20 microns, creating silky smoothness. Technicians regularly test the chocolate's viscosity and smoothness throughout conching.
Perfect chocolate sheets smoothly off the spatula, confirming optimal refinement.
The refined chocolate now flows like smooth lava, ready for the next stage.
Multiple conches operate continuously, producing thousands of pounds of refined chocolate daily.
After refinement, the chocolate is discharged and pumped toward tempering and molding.
Tempering creates the perfect crystal structure that gives dairy milk its signature snap.
Refined chocolate enters the tempering machine at 45 degrees Celsius. Transparent sections allow operators to monitor chocolate as it moves through temperature zones. Temperature is precisely controlled, 45 degrees, down to 27, then up to 31 degrees Celsius. In the cooling zone, stable cocoa butter crystals begin forming throughout the chocolate.
Proper tempering creates glossy chocolate with perfect snap. Improper tempering results in dull, soft chocolate.
Continuous agitation ensures uniform crystal formation throughout the chocolate mass.
Operators continuously monitor and adjust temperatures to maintain perfect tempering conditions. Perfectly tempered chocolate exits at 31 degrees Celsius, ready for molding.
The chocolate flows directly to molding machines, where it will become dairy milk bars.
The molding line can produce 50,000 dairy milk bars per hour.
Empty molds travel continuously through cleaning, filling, cooling, and demolding stations. Each mold cavity contains the iconic dairy milk logo and portion segments. Compressed air jets clean each mold before filling to ensure perfect quality. Vision systems inspect every mold, automatically rejecting any with defects. The depositing station is where chocolate finally meets the molds. Precision nozzles are positioned exactly above each mold cavity for accurate filling. Chocolate flows from nozzles in perfect measured amounts, filling each cavity simultaneously.
The chocolate settles into every detail of the mold, capturing the dairy milk logo perfectly.
Filled molds continue forward with chocolate still liquid and glossy. Vibration tables shake the molds, bringing air bubbles to the surface to pop. Every bubble must be removed to create perfectly smooth chocolate bars. The chocolate surface is now perfectly smooth, ready for cooling. The cooling tunnel maintains 8 to 12 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Inside the tunnel, controlled cooling solidifies the chocolate while maintaining temper. Temperature is monitored continuously to prevent cooling too fast or too slow.
Over 20 minutes, the chocolate transforms from liquid to solid with perfect crystalline structure.
Each mold spends exactly the right time in the tunnel for perfect solidification. Molds emerge from the tunnel with chocolate fully set and ready for demolding. The matte surface confirms proper crystal formation and perfect temper.
The demolding station releases bars from molds with mechanical precision.
Molds are inverted automatically, positioning bars for gentle release. Gentle vibration separates bars from molds without damage. bars release cleanly with that satisfying snap as they separate from molds.
Each bar emerges perfectly formed with sharp edges and detailed logo.
The Dairy Milk logo is captured in perfect detail on every bar. Demolded bars continue toward automated quality inspection systems. High-speed cameras inspect 100% of bars for any imperfections. Any bar with defects is automatically identified and diverted for remelting.
Rejected bars are diverted automatically, maintaining perfect quality standards.
The wrapping line processes 800 bars per minute at full speed.
Rolls of Dairy Milk's iconic purple foil wrapper feed continuously into the machine.
Each bar is positioned precisely on the foil for perfect wrapping alignment. Mechanical folders wrap the foil around the bar with precise creases in milliseconds.
Both ends are crimped closed, sealing freshness and creating the finished purple package.
The iconic purple wrapper with gold logo is recognized instantly worldwide.
An outer paper sleeve adds product information while protecting the foil wrapper.
Each bar is now completely wrapped and ready for boxing and distribution.
Wrapped bars flow continuously toward automated boxing systems. Random quality checks ensure every wrapped bar meets Cadbury's standards.
Dairy Milk Fruit and Nut combines classic chocolate with raisins and almonds.
Plump California raisins add natural sweetness and chewy texture.
Whole roasted almonds provide satisfying crunch and nutty flavor.
Ingredients are measured precisely to maintain consistent flavor in every bar.
Raisins and almonds are gently folded into tempered chocolate before molding.
The mixture is carefully agitated to suspend of ingredients evenly throughout the chocolate.
The mixture is deposited into molds with ingredients visible in every bar.
Each fruit and nut bar contains generous amounts of fruit and nuts throughout. Dairy Milk Whole Nut features whole roasted hazelnuts in every piece. Whole hazelnuts are carefully positioned to ensure one in each break-off piece.
Each piece contains a whole hazelnut, perfectly centered in smooth Dairy Milk chocolate.
Dairy Milk Roast Almond uses precisely sliced roasted almonds throughout.
Almond slices are layered to provide almond flavor in every bite.
Dairy Milk Caramel requires a completely separate caramel production line.
Fresh caramel is cooked to precise temperature and consistency daily.
The caramel must be perfectly smooth and thick enough to stay contained in chocolate. A layer of chocolate is deposited first, then caramel, then sealed with more chocolate.
Each piece reveals a generous golden caramel center surrounded by Dairy Milk chocolate.
Dairy Milk Bubbly requires specialized aeration to create its signature bubbles.
Controlled air injection creates thousands of tiny, uniform bubbles throughout the chocolate.
The aerated structure must be stabilized before molding to maintain bubble integrity. The finished bar has a distinctive light, airy texture with uniform bubbles throughout.
Dairy Milk Silk represents the premium line with extra smooth chocolate and luxury fillings.
Silk chocolate is conched for 72 hours, creating ultra-smooth texture. The result is chocolate smoother than standard dairy milk, living up to its silk name.
Dairy Milk Silk Oreo combines smooth chocolate with crushed Oreo cookie pieces.
Oreo pieces are carefully distributed to ensure cookie crunch in every piece. Silk hazelnut features smooth hazelnut praline filling made from roasted hazelnuts. Each piece contains a generous praline center surrounded by silk chocolate.
Silk mousse contains light, airy chocolate mousse filling between layers of silk chocolate.
The Dairy Milk Oreo collaboration combines two iconic brands in one product.
Whole miniature Oreo cookies are embedded throughout the Dairy Milk chocolate. Cookies are precisely positioned to ensure distribution throughout each bar. Each piece reveals whole Oreo cookies, creating satisfying crunch and flavor contrast. Several Dairy Milk variants include crispy biscuit pieces for added texture. Biscuit pieces are made specifically for chocolate inclusion, maintaining crispness when embedded.
Moisture content is carefully controlled to prevent biscuit pieces from becoming soft in chocolate.
Biscuit pieces are gently folded into chocolate to maintain their crispy integrity. Mini Dairy Milk bars use smaller molds but the same quality chocolate and process.
Multiple formats allow consumers to choose the perfect size for any occasion. Mini bars maintain the same quality standards and iconic logo detail. Large gift bars use oversized molds, perfect for sharing or special occasions.
Robotic systems package Dairy Milk bars with precision and speed.
Cardboard blanks are erected into boxes automatically, ready for filling. Robotic arms pick and place bars with perfect precision into retail display boxes.
Multiple robots work in coordination, filling hundreds of boxes per hour.
Vision systems verify each box contains the correct number of bars before sealing. Boxes are automatically sealed with tamper-evident tape for product security.
Each box receives a date code and batch number for complete traceability.
Sealed boxes continue toward automated palletizing for warehouse storage. Robotic palletizers stack boxes into perfect pallets for efficient shipping.
Boxes are stacked in interlocking patterns to maximize stability during transport.
Each pallet layer is completed before the next layer begins building upward.
Each completed pallet holds 1,200 Dairy Milk bars.
Transparent shrink wrap secures the load and protects boxes during handling. Heat activates the shrink wrap, creating a tight protective seal around the pallet.
The massive warehouse stores thousands of pallets awaiting distribution worldwide.
Forklift operators navigate precisely, retrieving pallets for outgoing shipments. At the loading dock, trucks are filled with pallets, bound for retailers across 50 countries.
Each truck is loaded according to delivery route, ensuring efficient distribution.
Loads are secured with straps to prevent shifting during transport.
Trucks are sealed and locked, ready to deliver dairy milk to stores worldwide.
Delivery trucks depart daily, carrying dairy milk to retailers across continents. From this facility, millions of dairy milk bars begin their journey to consumers daily. From cocoa plantation to finished product, the journey is complete.
The iconic purple wrapper has represented quality chocolate for generations.
The dairy milk name and logo are recognized instantly around the world.
The unwrapping ritual has been enjoyed by chocolate lovers for decades.
The chocolate itself is deep purple brown, perfectly smooth, and beautifully detailed.
Each segment is perfectly formed, designed to break away cleanly.
The bar snaps cleanly with that satisfying crack that confirms perfect temper.
The interior is smooth and uniform, confirming quality throughout.
The subtle gloss reflects light beautifully, a sign of perfectly tempered chocolate.
The chocolate melts smoothly at body temperature, releasing its rich flavor.
The Dairy Milk family offers something for every chocolate preference. Each variant maintains dairy milk quality while offering unique taste experiences. Dairy Milk Silk represents the premium tier with extra refinement.
Silk's extended conching creates chocolate smooth enough to reflect light like a mirror.
Collaborations with brands like Oreo create unique fusion experiences. From mini bars to large gifts, dairy milk fits every occasion.
From raw cocoa pod to refined chocolate bar, a 3-week journey across continents. Roasting, refining, tempering, molding, wrapping, precision at every stage.
Thousands of workers and precision machinery collaborate to produce millions of bars daily.
While automation provides consistency, human expertise ensures quality at every checkpoint.
The iconic purple has become synonymous with quality milk chocolate worldwide. From Cadbury's factory to your hands, dairy milk, enjoyed by millions every day.
The result of precision, craftsmanship, and tradition in every square.
Smooth, creamy, perfectly tempered. The Dairy Milk promise delivered.
A glass and a half of milk in every half pound. The original Dairy Milk promise. Cadbury Dairy Milk, a chocolate experience perfected over generations. Subscribe to NextGen Factories. Explore the future of manufacturing.